Alrighty, welcome on in, everybody. What's up, Zax? How's it going? There we go. Alright, as promised, it has happened. But hello, everyone. Tonight we are in LOA, League of Alliance. I love it. And in this league, instead of a best of 5, both teams are going to be playing a full set of 5 games. Win or lose, we play all 5. So, little change of concept. I really like this. Of course, I love my best of 5s, but I love that we have a little something different where both teams just play it through and through, win or lose, and just add stats to their player profiles in this league. So I absolutely love that. I'm super excited, and the owner himself, I believe this is his team, Nordic Vikings. You may or may not have seen them around. They've been playing in T-Pez. I think they had a season in Royalty Series, maybe a couple other leagues too. They're not really new, semi-new. I don't know. They're now seasoned technically. So yeah, Nordic Vikings have been all over. They took a championship in one of the leagues. But yeah, Thunderbolts is also a fan favorite in LOA. Definitely a crowd changer. So really interesting. Pretty excited to see what's going to be happening between these two teams tonight. Definitely a lot of hype behind them. So yes, they should be arriving soon. This is actually NA East. Let me tag the players. I did let them know ahead of time. Lobby is up. The whole 9 yards. The whole spiel. So, yeah, let me go check in with them really quick. Make sure we are all good. Because I want to get this thing started. Like I said, I'm excited. It's been a minute since I have touched base in LOA, but I had a couple people reach out to me directly, so I'm excited. Oh, this is why we love grace periods. I guess Nordic Vikings played earlier too, down in the Sapphire region. This is the Ruby division, so this is all the GC plus people coming together to face off. See, there we go. We got Vengeance in here. Dr. Dom. They're coming. They're coming. I promise. Promise. I see all your messages. I'm not ignoring you. Anyways, how has everyone's day been? Let me ask that. How are we today? It is Saturday. It is the weekend. I know I was busy. I've been up since 6 in the morning. So, yeah. I've been running on a whole 2 hours of sleep. Just worked an 8-hour shift. I know. It is 7:34 p.m. for me. And then for, like, most people out in the East, it is 10:34, which is, like, crazy to me. I'm like, it's just past dinner time for me. This whole 4 a.m. is crazy work. And you're crazy for staying up all night, like, every night, but I won't comment on that because, like, same, low-key, we be chatting all the way up until, like, 6 a.m. my time. Which is, yeah, wild in itself, but... Alright, let me... see... Alright, we still just have 2, so... Let's check in... There we go. I see Royal Mando in here now. He is part of Thunderbolts, so their whole team should be here. You say you sleep, but, like, where's the proof? Like, no tea, no shade, where's the proof? Because I swear, whenever I'm awake, whenever I'm, like, responding or doing something, you're, like, on it. So it's cool to have, like, a late night buddy when I'm, like, working on things, you know, overnight and whatnot. And we can, like, just chat and have a good time. But, like, dang, dude. I don't think you actually sleep. Blade Exotic has entered the lobby. Excuse me? I kind of came into this a little bit blind. And I only knew of one player that was on one of the teams. So, yeah, everyone hopping in is going to be like a total surprise to me. If you are in the League industry, I guess you could say, you should know Blade Exotic, basically. Alright, cheers meta. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee that I may or may not have spilled all over me in the car. The world may never know about that. And a hydrate from Dilly. Let's go. Another cheers. Alright, Royal Mando, Blade Exotic, Dr. Dom, Vengeance. I'm gonna check in with teams one more time. Okay, so tonight is gonna be a 2v2. Perfect. Alrighty. Typically this is a 3v3, but the league does allow 2v2s to happen in place of the 3v3. And I guess that's the deal. So yeah, a 2v2. First shot coming from Blade Exotic, and Royal taking out Vengeance with a dirty demo. Dr. Dom sending it down to Blade Exotic, down to Royal. It's a shot, and it's in. Blade Exotic and Royal taking the first goal of the game. These are Eastern teams. Eastern. Thank you, Dilly. I'm gonna hold you to redeem 2 random shots. Sitting on 82k points? That's crazy, Meta. You must be a mod or something. Blade extending the lead. We now have a 2-0 game. Only 28 seconds in to game 1. Here we go. Kickoff number 3. Dr. Dom gaining fieldage. In comes Vengeance with a touch as it pops up off the corner. Royal with a touch. Dr. Dom with a response. Vengeance with the touch. A little too high. In comes Dr. Dom, recovering from the demo he just got. And Blade gets the clear. That's just in. It's just in. We now have a 3-0 game with 4 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock. Yells are crazy. I love it though. Vengeance taking kickoff. Ball is going center. Blade Exotic gets the clear. Sends it all the way downfield into the corner. Dr. Dom taking possession. Gets the pinch. Royal with a stop, but Dr. Dom was there as he gets the follow-up play. And that's in. First goal for Nordic Vikings here. Great play and read off the backboard. Royal Mando could not get the touch there. 3-1, 3 minutes 52 seconds. Vengeance taking kickoff. And the corner boost. Blade Exotic going for the challenge. Takes it, sends it out. Dr. Dom with the catch. Trying to get the turnaround. Royal is there though. Vengeance with the touch. And we are now at midfield. As the ball goes up, so does Royal, and Dr. Dom is gonna shut it down. Just wide of the net. Blade Exotic is there. Keeping it in the corner. Gets a small clear. Vengeance is there for the turnaround though. Trying to take it to the other side. Blade is gonna interrupt that plan. Royal with the touch off the wall. Gets the double. And a demo on defense. And there it is. A 4-1 game. Demo into a bump. Oh, that's crazy. 3 shots back to back to back. Whew. Definitely be a good night. Dr. Dom trying to get the clear. Blade Exotic with the turnaround. As he gets bumped off. Royal with the pickup right outside the net. Dr. Dom is there. Him and Blade going for the challenge. Dr. Dom sticking with it. Takes the shot. And it's in! 4-2 now. 2 minutes, 31 seconds. Not a best of series. We are playing all 5 games through and through. So, win or lose, first to 3, it don't matter. We go to game 5 no matter what. Dr. Dom taking it right towards the net. Royal with the save, followed up by Blade Exotic, getting the clear. Blade sending it down to Royal. Royal having to try and keep up with it. Vengeance steals it though. Plays the bounce and it's in. What a steal here. Nice cut. One more touch, and it's in the net. We now have almost a full comeback. We have a 4-3 game. 2 minutes, 7 seconds remaining. It's all good, guys. All good. Blade Exotic almost with another shot. Alright, we have Vengeance over to Royal, over to Blade, back to Doctor as he takes a shot. Royal with the stop, but it is followed up by Doctor. And it's in. Royal just kind of left the ball there. Interesting. A small touch right outside the net, and they retreat back into the back of the net. Very interesting. We now have a 4-4 game with 1.5 minutes left. Blade with a long shot. Vengeance with a save. Royal stopping the momentum. Trying to stay in front of Dr. Dom here, and he does. Takes the challenge from Vengeance. Dr. Dom is there, but so is Blade Exotic as he sends it down into the corner. Vengeance with the pickup. Gets the turnaround. No bump. Royal back in possession, taking it down off the ceiling. In comes Doctor with the touch, and it's challenged immediately. Doctor off the backboard. Blade is there, sending it down to Royal with a soft touch. Doctor with a save, and Blade is going to follow it up, sending it into the back of the net. So basically exactly what happened to his teammate Royal in the last goal. Blade is going to do it to Nordic Vikings here. And with that, they take the lead once again. We have a 5-4 game. Now a 5-5 game with 42 seconds remaining. What a play there. Royal almost back in time. It's funny talking about a player named Royal. Usually I'm Royal, so I love it. Blade with the clear, sends it downfield. And a dirty demo taking out Doctor, but not before he gets a full field clear. In comes Vengeance, almost a shot. Bouncing play just outside the net. In comes Blade once again, followed up by Royal Mando, trying to get there. Gets the shot. Vengeance with the save. Blade Exotic just outside the net. Doctor with the clear, sends it to midfield. Getting past Royal, he's going to have to turn around, get in front of it. Blade is there. He gets the save. Ball is up. So is Doctor going for that challenge, knocking Blade off the ball. Royal with the catch, popping it up. Vengeance with the steal off the backboard. No double. And we are in overtime. Blade with kickoff, straight to Vengeance with the turnaround. In comes Royal with the shot. And it's in. 6 seconds into overtime. Thunderbolts taking game 1. Yes, GG's. That was hard fought. I mean, Thunderbolts came in striking right away. We had so many shots. We had 3 goals on the scoreboard within the first 30 seconds. So having a 4-1 lead. So 3-goal deficit between these two for quite a bit of time until the last 2.5 minutes. Nordic Vikings start putting them in the net. And in the end, we have a tiebreaker. Thunderbolts taking game number 1, bringing us to game number 2. And it looks like we have a sub for Thunderbolts. Super exciting. Let's see if this is going to change things up in a good or bad way. Takeoff number 1, stalled. In comes Splashy. Taking it straight towards the net. Gets the reset. Blade with the follow-up. Splashy with another touch, keeping it away from defense as best as possible, maintaining control. Ball and car. Dr. Dom sending it down past midfield, followed up by Vengeance and shut down by Splashy. Dr. Dom with the response, turning it back around. Vengeance popping it off the backboard, and Dr. Dom was just not in position, nor had the boost to keep up with that. But he did on Blade right there. In comes Splashy. Past Vengeance. Blade Exotic just missing the shot there. In comes Splashy yet again, trying to get that center, and it is sent out. Splashy once again in possession. Vengeance with a great challenge, sends the ball to the other side. Dr. Dom is there, playing the bounce, almost a shot, not quite the angle. A dirty demo, taking out Splashy. Dr. Dom trying to get that center, and it's cleared out just wide of the net. In comes Vengeance with an air dribble of his own. Blade getting in the way. Taking the shot, and it's in! First goal of the game. Yes, let's watch that one more time. Nice little pop-up and ascend into the back of the net. Here we go, kickoff number 2, Vengeance sending it to the wall, Splashy following it up, Dr. Dom getting a touch on it, but Splashy's gonna stick with it off the back wall, and it is sent out by the defense. Blade Exotic forced to go back to get in the way, and he gets taken out. Vengeance with an air dribble, Splashy shutting that down. Dr. Dom with a turnaround, Blade is there, stopping the momentum. And we have stolen possession, sending Vengeance to his corner. Splashy sending it over, gets the shot. Vengeance with the save. Blade Exotic again off the backboard as it goes down. Splashy with the shot, and that's in again! 2-0. 2 minutes, 46 seconds remaining. Here we go, kickoff number 3. Dom takes kickoff. Vengeance has to keep up with it. Blade Exotic's gonna get there first. In comes Vengeance, almost with the shot. Splashy back in possession, getting past Vengeance. Dr. Dom with the save. As he gets the clear. And the ball is now being taken out from the corner. And into the corner of Nordic Vikings. Blade Exotic playing it nice and slow. Extending the lead, 3-0 now. We have just over 2 minutes remaining, as this is game number 2. There we go. Thunderbolts gaining some fieldage off this kickoff. And another goal while they're at it. What a shot. A nice little rainbow. Vengeance couldn't quite get the read on it. 4-0. A little familiar from last game. Let's see if Nordic Vikings can turn this around. Just as I say that, Dr. Dom gets a shot, and it is saved away. Great defense, knocking the ball off of Splashy's car. As they take it from Splashy yet again. In comes Blade Exotic. And that's in. Here we go, kickoff number 6. Dr. Dom sending it to the wall. Vengeance playing the follow-up bump. Dr. Dom with a shot himself, and it's saved away. Splashy with a great challenge on Vengeance as he continues the legacy down the field around the corner and gets stopped by Dr. Dom, who gets almost a full field clear basically. I think that counts. Blade with the turnaround, taking it all the way down himself. Little bump on Dr. Dom, but that's not going to stop him as he sends it down to the corner. On Thunderbolts, Vengeance with the follow-up challenge. Almost center. Dr. Dom was there, but so was Blade Exotic. He's gonna send it down, trying to get to Splashy, but no dice. They're gonna try again on the other side. And there's a shot. Blade Exotic taking the lead even further. 6-0. Here we go, kickoff number 7. We have 34 seconds remaining. Let's see what the two teams do here. Are we stalling time, or are we just gonna grind it out for real, for real? A great steal of possession by Splashy, straight into the net. Now we have to see one more time. A corner play getting past Vengeance, and a nice little flick getting past Dr. Dom. What is she doing? She's actually out for dinner. I'll call her in at the end. I got you, Meta. Vengeance with a shot. Blade with a save. Little battle in the corner here. And there it is. Thunderbolts taking game number 2. Take a look at these stats here real quick. Those are going to the owner. We got 10 shots versus 3. 4 saves versus 3. So pretty close in saves. Not so much in shots this game. But that's okay. Let's see if Nordic Vikings can turn this around. It is now or never. Not really. We still have a whole other 3 games to play. But you know what I mean. Let's see who is playing for Thunderbolts. Looks like it might be Splashy and Blade again. Are we good? Yep, alright. Sorry, they had me worried just a little bit. Here we go. Kickoff number 1, game number 3. Dr. Dom in possession. Taking it right towards the net. Splashy with the challenge. Sending it out off the wall. It's a shot and it's in. Vengeance with the first goal of the game. I don't know if it's just me, but the pattern in this game series is first to score pretty much wins the game. So it's exciting to see Nordic Vikings score for the first time in this series. Let's see if that theory is true, where they score first, they're winning the game, most likely. Here we go, Royal taking it right towards the net, dropping it down. Dom with the read. He's sending it down. Splashy with a touch, sending it off course to the other side. As he turns it around, gets past Doctor. Royal gets challenged. Ball is at the wall. Once again, Splashy faking it. And a bomb leaving the goal open, and it's missed. Dom with a touch, sending it wide of the net. Maybe, but we'll see. Everyone should get a little playtime together. Here we go. There's a shot saved by Doctor. Splashy with a great challenge touch. Off the wall, gets stolen. Vengeance just in. A 0-2 game now in favor of Nordic Vikings. What a steal. This just might have to be their strategy here. Alright, Royal with the touch. A nice challenge followed up by Splashy. Keeping it up. Little too much sauce. It's okay, those ones are hard, low key. Your duo would have to definitely be in the right position for that, and quick. Royal with the shot outside the net. And it is saved. Another dirty demo. Here we go, a small little turnaround. Why do we have... Okay. Sorry, just saw somebody join the team. Royal with the pop-up. Almost a shot. Dr. Dom getting in the way. Splashy with the turnaround. And there it is. Royal to finish the play. We have a 1-2 game with 2 minutes 15 seconds. Let's go. It's 5 a.m. somewhere in the world, right? You're like, yeah, I am that part of the world where it's 5 a.m. Great double play. We had Splashy with a shot. Got saved away. Royal with a follow-up on the rebound. And that did get saved away too. But it is good to see, especially in duos, a follow-up on the shots that get blocked and or missed. And there it is. We now are back to a 2-goal deficit. 1-3 with 1 minute 48 seconds remaining. And we gotta hydrate. Cheers! Vengeance with kickoff straight to Royal as they turn it around. Playing it nice and slow as the ball gets stolen. And it's center! There's the shot, and it's in. We have a 1-4 game now. Splashy playing it smart. Knew his teammate was in position and sent it. Cheers, cheers, y'all. Cheers. Royal in possession, taking it downfield. Great ball, controls his shot, saved by Vengeance. And he's gonna turn it around, take it straight towards the net himself. Splashy in the way. And a touch, as well as a dirty demo. A double dirty demo. Splashy getting taken out, so he is off the ball. Vengeance in possession. Royal with the challenges. In comes Splashy. Ball is center. Splashy gets there first, but Dom is there off the wall. As it gets sent down, Royal gets a touch, sending it out. Past midfield. Back into the corner. Ball is center. Looked a little dangerous there, but they went for a demo over the ball. Vengeance with the touch. A double commit from the Thunderbolts here. Ball's going right into their net. And it gets saved away. Doctor back in possession, air dribbling right towards the net, just high. Just a wee bit off. There we go, our last second. Finally hitting here. Yes, we love and hate the dirty demos. Let's see. I'm gonna put NV for Nordic Vikings. You know what, they're not even the whole team. Alright, TB is Thunderbolts. We have a 2-1 game series. There we go, that is updated in the chat for y'all. Alright, who's not ready? Ah, dumb. Okay. Alright, teams should be taken. OT, how's it going? Are you playing at 8/9 p.m. tomorrow? Cause yeah, I do have a cast tomorrow. What a save. Great shot as well. Meta scoring. Okay, pause, y'all. Pause. Not only do we have a royal playing, but as you can see, one of my mods' name is Meta, and we have a meta on the field. This is crazy. This is mind-blowing because that meta on the field is not my mod, and I love it. This is incredible. If only we had like a royal versus meta thing. Meta with a shot, Blade Exotic with a save. Doctor with a touch. Blade Exotic is turning it around. Dumb sending it to the corner, keeping it out of his net. Meta air dribble straight towards the net, popping it up, and it's in. Just past Blade Exotic. That reset did it for him. Top left corner. Well, also OT, I'm super excited to be casting you again. I literally just met you last week, so I'm excited to be casting for you again. Let's go. Alright, back to the game for a second. Blade Exotic with a shot, Meta with a save. Splashy popping it up off the ceiling. Doctor sending it down straight to Blade, and it's just wide. Splashy with the follow-up, and that's in. We now have a 1-2 game, just about 4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes minus 1 second. Oh my gosh, Meta. I can't. I want to kind of request and see if they'll actually 1v1 Royal versus Meta or something. Or just play them. Splashy tying up the game. Blade with the air dribble. Taking it straight to the backboard. Doctor not able to get a touch on it. And Splashy's gonna capitalize. We now have a 2-2 game. 3 minutes 48 seconds remaining. You like that? That's right, quick math. Oof, another shot by Meta. No boost in the tank, but he's still sending it off the ceiling. It's a challenge. In comes Meta yet again. Missing the connect. Splashy sending it down line. It totally would have been so much easier just being 3 minutes 59 seconds. And did I do that? No. Not at all. It's okay. We're here now, right? Dr. Dom taking the lead for Nordic Vikings. We have a 2-3 game, 3 minutes, 23 seconds. That's a lot of 2s and 3s. Here we go. Kickoff number 6. Off the ceiling. We are on the orange side of the field. In comes Meta calculating his touch. Full tank. Blade with the seal of possession, sending it over. Meta pushing Splashy back. Love to see it. Blade is there on defense as he gets the clear. Sending it down line. Trying to get it center. Turns into a shot. Meta with the save. Splashy with the turnaround. In comes Doctor with the challenge. Stealing possession, but Blade is there. He's going to turn it right back around. A great volley here. Meta with the clear to midfield. Splashy is there, and so is Blade. A small redirect, and it's saved. In comes Blade with a follow-up shot, and once again, it is saved. Splashy now taking it up off the wall, taking a chance at it. Can't get past Doctor there. Neither can Blade. Doctor is defending this lead here. A great shot by Meta, saved by Blade, and Blade gets a second save yet again. Dr. Dom just wide of the net. Blade in possession, taking it down. Being forced to make a play here. Almost set up for Splashy. Splashy with the turnaround, going straight towards the net. It's up. And so is Doctor. He is there. Meta taken out with a demo. Here we go. An epic save by Meta. Alright. Seemed like a small double commit. Not too sure on that. Splashy with an open net. Capitalizing on it. Tying up the game. Here we go, Splashy with kickoff, followed up by Blade, taking it downfield. It's a shot saved by Meta, no follow-up on the rebound here. Meta, full boost, gets the ball stolen. Doctor stealing it right back. Blade now in possession, taking it down. Almost got the center there. Once again, a great volley. There's a redirect shot saved by Meta. Meta trying to get a touch on the ball. Couldn't quite do it there. Splashy almost with the shot there. Could we be hitting overtime again? Question mark. There we go, Blade sending it to the corner. And it gets sent out. Splashy with the clear, followed up by a challenge. There it is, overtime number 2. Semi-stalled kickoff going to the wall. Doctor is going to take possession and the boost. Send it to the other side. Kind of try and throw off the defense a little bit. Doctor with the touch off the ceiling. It's going down just wide of the net. Ball is off at the back wall. And it's missed. That was the chance. Here we go, Blade with the clear, taking it downfield. Almost straight into the back of the net, again just wide. Blade trying to keep up with it, being very careful with his boost. There's the pinch and the send out, followed up by another shot, and that's in. And there it is. Nordic Vikings adding another win under their belt, bringing us to a tie game series. And everyone is ready. Okay, there we go. I thought I was lagging for a second. Here we go. Game number 5. Winner of this takes the series. Kind of, I think. Meta with a great catch on defense sends it off the wall, and offense has the double. There it is. Splashy scoring the first goal of the game. Here we go, 17 seconds in, 1-0. Kickoff number 2, Meta takes it, sends it straight to Splashy. Blade Exotic waiting for it on the wall. Doctor with the touch, Splashy with the follow-up shot, Meta with the save on the backboard. There's the demo, taking him out, leaving it for Blade to take the ball, pop it up and over defense, it's a shot. Saved by Meta, who just spawned in time. A follow-up shot off the crossbar. And that's in. Splashy extending the lead for Thunderbolts. 2-0. 4 minutes, 19 seconds remaining. Here we go. Kickoff number 3. Doctor taking it, gaining some fieldage. In comes Meta, popping it up, getting past defense. And there it is. First goal for Nordic Vikings. Closing that gap just a little bit. Cutting the lead in half. We have a 2-1 game. 4 minutes, 13 seconds remaining. Teams are on it. Doctor taking kickoff. Once again, getting some fieldage. Challenge on Blade, followed up by Meta. Splashy with the touch. Gets the catch off the wall. There's the flick. And it's saved away. In comes Blade with the shot. Meta once again with the save. Meta, are you sure you're not the one playing? Because you get saves like that all the time. Splashy taking the lead back to a 2-goal deficit. 3-1. 3 minutes, 42 seconds remaining. Or should we say 4 minutes minus 18 seconds? Stalled kickoff. In comes Blade, popping it up and over. Open net, and there it is. We have a 4-1 game. 3 minutes, 39 seconds remaining. What a kickoff. Up and over. Meta almost gets there in time. Blade Exotic getting a little bit of fieldage from that kickoff. Doctor with the touch. Splashy sending it down to Blade. Right into the corner where Doctor is. Another shot saved away by Meta. A touch by Doctor, shut down by Blade. Great read by Meta, falling back, getting the catch. Popping it past one. Can't quite get past Splashy. Splashy up off the ceiling, sending it down. And there it is. 5-1. 2 minutes, 58 seconds remaining. Alright, another stalled kickoff played off the wall. Splashy sinking it in the net. 6-1 now. Thunderbolts came to win, and they are showing it here. Another stalled kickoff. Almost an own goal there. Splashy taking it down. Challenged by Vengeance. Just outside the net. In comes Doctor. Same spot. Just high up the net. And there it is. Splashy sending us to Brazil. A great cut. And there it is. What a shot. 2.5 minutes remaining. Off the backboard. Turned into a shot saved by a Doctor. Alright, Vengeance sending it down the field. It's a shot. There it is. Doctor closing the gap. 1 goal closer. There is a 5-goal deficit. However, there is still 2 minutes 9 seconds remaining. I don't want to say it's impossible, because it's not. They can totally tie it up, as we saw in game number 1. When they were down by 3 to 4 goals and were able to tie it up, bringing us into overtime. Nice bump on the offense here. Up goes Splashy, back in possession. Right towards the net, and it's saved away. Blade getting in front of the offense here. Another shot. Saved by Blade himself. Nice little turnaround shot. Saved away by Splashy. So he's going to take it downfield. Ball is up. And there's the shutdown. Sent to the corner on Nordic Vikings, and it's in. What a setup. All right, here we go. Kickoff number 11. Great shot, saved away. In comes Blade with the center. Vengeance getting it out off their side of the field. Almost a shot. Splashy sticking with the ball though. Leaving it for Blade, popping it up as he gets challenged mid-air, and it is caught. There's an open net, it seems like. Defense kind of sprinkled in there just a little bit. And there it is. The Nordic Vikings closing the gap. 1 more goal at a time. Here we go. We have 8-3 with 15 seconds remaining. And we have a 9-3 game, 12 seconds remaining. Usually most people panic there when they have a dribble and they're just outside the net and they have to flick it. Good thing you didn't panic, right guys? Stalled kickoff. There it is, Thunderbolts taking the win. Just had to wait for the ball to touch the ground. GG's, guys. A great series through and through. I mean, even if this was a best of 5, we still would have gone to game number 5. Did I say that right? I think so. But yeah, best of 5 or not, we still got a great series all the way even until the last second, where everything counted in this last game. GG's, good job. Everyone played so great. This was such a great series. Oh my goodness. Top tier. You just did, but thank you. I am so honored to be your favorite caster, especially with how many there are out there. Oh, that means so much to me. Thank you. Hello, Mando. Welcome on in. GG's, you guys. Great series. Like I was saying, through and through, great series. This was absolutely incredible and a great way to possibly like end my night, in quotes. But anyways, that is gonna do it for me for tonight. I don't have any other casts on my schedule, so big thank you to Royal for reaching out to me. Of course. You guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, or night wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for being here, cheering on the teams, players, the org, the caster, whoever. Thank you so much for a piece of your time tonight. I appreciate it just as much as everybody else here. Y'all stay safe, stay hydrated, stay royal. You already know the deal. I want to see if Noted is still live because I do want to go and raid him. Go spread some love over there. 5:25 in the morning. Yep. Crazy work. Get some sleep. Let's see. Noted is still live, so I'm going to go raid him. So y'all go shout out the Royal Raid. We're about to head on over there. Once again, thank you. You all are incredible, amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next one. All love, of course. Same to you. Thank you so much. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good one. Let's go over to Noted.